on money. And that was one of the things in the skit now that was highly emphasized. And gosh, I just don't like that churches have that reputation.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. I know that there are churches, cause I've seen it firsthand, where a church will put a specific amount on your offering and be like, do it like this and do it like that. Now, I will say I'm not that deep into my Christian walk to really speak to, if that really is something that God calls us to do sometimes when it comes to our offering and our sacrificial gifts. But I have seen churches be like, don't come up here if you ain't got $50 or more. And people want to receive blessings and people want to hear from Christ, but it's like you put a price tag on
a blessing,
trying to get a blessing or even a prayer.
Think about what you just said. So you said, in order to get a blessing, I need to give $50. Does that sound like God to you? You know what I'm saying? If we really know who God is, even if we're not like a really deep Christian and we haven't been a Christian for many years, does that sound like God to you? Anyway,
we need to pray about that. Pray about that.
I will say, in context, right? In your context, no. But in other contexts, right? If God is saying, I need you to steward this money somewhere else, then that may be what God is calling you to do. But I also think it is not the way that the pastors or people in the church ask her for money. It should be, if you don't have it, ask God to bless you with it. Or if you do not have it right now, that is okay. It is not, you shouldn't be shaming people because they don't have $50 to go up in the church.
People are legit struggling out here, and it just makes people feel even more bad, and it takes people from his kingdom away from his kingdom. So
because we shouldn't be like, oh, okay, well, you don't have $50, so you can't get into this blessing. Because again, and you see throughout the Bible, Jesus touched and worked with people who didn't have a dime to their name. So, I mean, as a church who is a representation of the Lord, how is that a reflection of him? But again, at all times, you should be asking God, what is it that you're trying to show me in this moment?
Israel, the Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love. He will not